News Talk 1450 WOL is everywhere you are at WOLDCnews.com.
All right, everybody, we're back here live on the C Allen Morning Show. I tell you, y'all need to calm down with all those inboxes with these questions and all that kind of carrying on. Y'all need to stop and calm down now. We have Miss Tasha Turner here live. Now, Tasha, talk to me quickly about what was your reason for transitioning in reference to going to natural hair?
Now, the only reason why I transitioned is because I wanted a full lush bob, and my relaxer, I was feeling that it was getting too oily, my head was flat, and I was gagging like after a few days after I washed it, and it would just go flat. So quite honestly, I just wanted a full lush bob, and I wanted that volume in my roots.
Okay. All right. Very good. Now, listen, I would say this, the second thing that I wanted to commend you about, if you're just tuning in to the C Allen Morning Show with Bennett and Brown, we have Miss Tasha Turner on the line, the senior beauty editor for the Essence magazine, and they have this great special issue out, the Essence Hot Hair issue. Now, the thing, Miss Turner, that I just really adore on the cover of the magazine, how you have so many different fabulous natural hairstyles. Mm-hmm. Now, this is the thing that drew me to the magazine. I have so many clients and constituents who will say, I want to go natural, but have no clue on what to do. I have no kind of style. I don't know what kind of style I would want. What can you recommend me? Do you have some books? Do you have some ideas? Mm-hmm. And when I saw the book and saw how there are 5 different ones and then so many more on the inside.
Yes.
Listen, I just definitely say thank you, but tell me, do you feel that you have experienced the same thing in reference to so many people want to know what are the different kind of styles they can do?
Yeah, we felt that, and every month I get it. It's an overwhelming response to natural hair, and they always want to know the different styles. So it was an easy transition to actually put that in the book and to make sure that not only are we going to give you more styles, but we're going to just show you how you can take your natural, and if you want to wear it straight, that's okay. If you want to wear it in knots, that's great too. If you want to keep your afro, go on ahead and do it. And we want to let that woman know that she doesn't have to be stuck with just one style because she's going natural or just one look. She can be many things.
Definitely.
You know what else I thought was awesome? That application that you guys have. I think you should talk about that a little bit, but I just want to give you a little sidebar. I tried to get Bennett to do it with me last night, and he refused. He's so boring.
7, she was on something a little special. I told her, sweetie, you stick the skin and let me stick the hair, baby.
I was excited, though, because I wanted to try. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to probably post it on my Facebook, but I wanted to try on some of the natural hairstyles because I've been kind of stuck in this little short hairstyle that's going blonde and, like Bennett says, orange, but I think it's blonde, whatever. And that's it. So I'm ready to try some new things, too. So tell us about
did you
that.
try it last night?
I didn't because he would not play with me.
Oh, you have to try it. It's addicting.
I'm going to try it today.
It's our hot hair app on Essence.com, and it is addicting. It'll have you try things that you probably would never wear in your real life, but it's the fantasy of trying on the blonde hair or something really short or something really long because you probably, won't ever get it. But just to see how you would look. And it's a great jumping off start for someone who is thinking about changing their look, whether you're going natural or if you're staying who you are. But if you're thinking of getting a new look, it's a great jumping off part just so you can see, is my forehead going to fit this bang? Or, does my face shape fit this cut?
I think it's wonderful. Everybody, please make sure you go out and get the hot hair issue.
They don't even have to go out. Just download it.
Yeah, but I want them to go to the store. Yeah, go out.
Oh, no, I meant the application. I'm sorry.
No, I want them to go to the store and pick up this magazine. This is a keeper. I'm going to keep this magazine. Listen, let's move forward. One of the things Tasha, that is near and dear to me. I created the 3W Project, which is Wigs for Wonderful Women. I used to work with the Look Good, Feel Better program, where if there was a person going through battling with chemotherapy, having cancer, what have you, and we used to do a day of pampering where we would put wigs on them and makeup and all of that. And that was the Look Good, Feel Better program. I did a spinoff to that for African American women with the 3W Project. So what we do is we do hand-sewn wigs that we make from scratch. We get the weft, the hair, everything, and we put it on the client. We cut and style it to that client's specification, and we do a day of beauty. And that happens, to come up on December the 4th. December the 4th, in the nation's capital. We are partnered with the Washington Hospital Center Cancer Institute. And if there's anybody that's listening, please make sure, well, not anybody listening, but everyone, go to www.CILandMorningshow.com so you can look at the fundraiser fashion show that we're doing to raise money to get the hair and the wefts and all of that. And to think about coming out to support the fashion show as well as being a part of the Pamper Day. I said all that to say I'm going to page 39, which is the Wig Care 101. Oh, my, Miss Tasha, this Wig Care 101. Listen, when I tell you, I really think, and I'm not saying this because you're on the phone, and I'm a big critic when it comes to hair magazines.
He's a big critic.
I want you to be.
Trust me.
But when I tell you, I think that you guys have tried to cover every facet from start to finish.
I feel educated.
We did. We tried.
I tell
hope
you,
we succeeded.
You guys did an absolute fantastic job. I'm telling you, go out. Look, she's pinching me for another question for you. But go out, everyone, and get the Essence magazine. It talks about the 5 tips to ensure your new do looks good and lasts. And let me just tell you something. When we found that when we used to work with the other program, a lot of wigs wasn't for us. It wasn't. Yeah. It didn't have the right color. The length wasn't right. It wasn't for us. And one of the things that I congratulate all of the senior students at the Bennett Career Institute for all those wonderful wigs that they've done. We're so excited to partner with them. Now, tell me, why did you include wigs in this hot hair issue?
I mean, wigs it's a staple in our culture. I mean, from my grandmother to my aunt to my great-grandmother, all I can remember is wigs, and even my mom now, and even me sometimes. I'll put on a wig when I want to change up our look. So there's no way that you can do a hair issue for African-American women and not include wigs in it, because that's something that we have worn from the beginning of the time, probably when wigs started. And how to wear it and how to choose it, when we were going through the issue and we were trying to figure out what to cover in it, it was something that you never see. You never get the Wigs 101.
That's right.
And it's so important when buying a wig now, particularly because there's so many options out there.
Exactly.
You don't just go into... Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, what I was going to say quickly, because we're not going to do it today, Miss Tasha. We're not going to do it today. But, baby, we need to touch up on those god-awful lace front wigs.
Can we please?
I was going to go there.
Oh, my God. We just do not have enough time. And I know that our station manager's listening. Baby, you need to give me some more time, because we need to talk about these lace fronts that's starting right above your eyebrow. The lace fronts where they putting all this makeup over top of it. The lace fronts where, baby, you can see the lace. Excuse me.
I think we need to do a whole segment on lace fronts itself.
We need to do a whole segment on lace fronts. I'm going to let Seven, you need to take over, because you know I'm about to go on my tirade.
You are.
Tasha, now listen, the next time you all do this, I want you to consider me. I'm throwing my head in the ring to be one of the contributors, baby, because because I'm telling you, there are some things that it just cringe me to see. When we talk about wigs and weaving, I have a problem with the lace front. I have a problem with when I can see right in the center.
Okay.
Oh, go
I'm
ahead.
cutting you off.
Go ahead, Sarah.
He has a problem. You guys, you got that? So listen, I found out something about wigs. Like I would see people and they'd be wearing them, and you're thinking to yourself, like, maybe she should comb that out a little bit.
Looks crazy.
It looks a little crazy. It's twisted. So the Wig Care 101 was really important. That you can drop it off, and then what do they do to it when you drop it off?
Well, they style it. It's actually, when you drop your wig off to a salon or to a stylist, you're sort of getting the custom fit there. So you're not just going into the beauty supply store and picking out your wig, but when you drop it off, and you want to drop it off, you are getting a custom fit for you, whether it's the color, whether it's the shape and the cut, whether they're thinning it down for you, or whether they're just tweaking that bang so it works for your face shape. You are getting your custom fit. And I don't think anyone should buy a wig if they are not, let's say, like you say, dropping it off to your stylist.
Exactly.
A custom fit. I love that. Thinning it out is important, too, because, you see sometimes it's like bunched up on the back. And
Okay. All right, everyone. Listen, we're here. We have to go to another commercial. We'll be right back here on the Bennett and Brown Show, Sea Island in the Morning. We'll be right back after these messages with Miss Tasha Turner.
1450 WOL, where information is power.